Hi, I'm Aaron Hallett, reporter for MuscleTalk.co.uk. I'm here with Clayton Nicholson. First event all over and done with. How did you find it?
Made a slight mistake, didn't top and tail the barrel, so when I tried loading it, I didn't load it the first few times, held it properly, and it went up no problem.
So how important is it to top and tail the barrel then?
When you do it, you get a few more inches, so where I was about an inch short, would have made it the first time, probably wasted about 10-15 seconds, which in a competition where people's finishing it under 30, it's half the time.
Is it an event you've practiced a lot?
Yeah, and I was getting quite close to the guy who was in third place, beat him in training. That's one of his weaker events, so I was hoping to do well, but it's my second open competition, so going alright and hopefully get out all the bugs now, so when hopefully by next year, if I do have the strength and powerful enough to qualify, I won't make little mistakes like this then and be able to run smoothly.
So how long have you been training in total?
8 months doing strongman. Before that I was playing rugby for 2 teams, done a bit of gym to supplement like me rugby, and also done snowboarding, but now I've cut down on all sports and just concentrated on the one.
So what made you make the crossover then?
Basically my friend Jay, knowing him for a few years, didn't realise who he was when I met him the second time, and he suggested doing strongman at 105. Started doing that, but then put on too much size and thought I don't really want to do strongman, stay the same size and same sort of strength and go up a little bit. I might as well see how sort of strong I can get and not really worry about the weight too much.
Strongman, the first event, it's not all about strength, it's more of an endurance for the first. So how do you feel after that one, knowing that the second is going to be like the farmer's walk, isn't it?
I think it's log next on 130. My best log's 125, so I ain't really got the strength for this event. Fingers crossed I'll get one. But this was the main event, what I was hoping to do well at. Farmers were hoping to do well at. And then Stones, I think that's qualifier, which should be placed halfway on that.
For the endurance exercise as an event, how would you prepare for that in your training?
Well, I train at Bulk's Gym in Gravesend. They've got loads of equipment, so we've got 3 sacks down there, we've got barrels, we've got blocks, we've got farmers down there, yokes, so we can run with them. Normally do event training Thursdays and Saturdays. Quite often go over to the cell where Terry trains out on Saturdays, so we get a larger range of equipment, and also got quite a few different gyms down there where we strongman gear. So coming to events like this, I can practice with the actual gear because this is all from the cell anyway, so I've used the farmers before, used these logs before, so quite comfortable with grips and handles and things, where if I go to like Portsmouth at Rob's competitions, I've been down his gym once, but it's like a 200-mile round trip to practice with the gear, so yeah, so obviously can't do that week in, week out, but try sort of getting as much events as I can and train with the actual gear.
So what would you say is your favourite event then?
Mainly the endurance ones at the moment, quite good at deadlifts, but then you look at the top guys like Terry and they're doing like 100 kilos more on deadlift. It seems like far and beyond. But now starting off in the sport and see how it goes really, just fingers crossed.
So how's your diet been with all of this? Do you have to do anything specific diet-wise?
Well, when I was going to gym rugby beforehand, I was keeping quite a strict lean diet and didn't really grow that much, but now I'm eating loads of crap. I've still got like abs and that. I just can't put on the weight, like I'm trying to get a bit fatter. Not usually, but a little bit more layer of fat, better for the joints and that, but I find it impossible to put on the weight just because of how my metabolism is and the amount of training I'm doing. But quite a relaxed diet really.
So what's it like in events where you're side by side with a competitor, you can see they're slightly ahead of you? Is it more psychological to see them behind you and then obviously see them in front of you, knowing that you've got to catch up, try and outlift them and try and beat them time-wise?
I don't really react too badly. I know Jay hates going against guys, he can't think of anything worse, but I don't really mind it. Then I was quite impressed to be ahead of Enzo until I messed up on the barrel, because seen him at UK's and he got placed quite well, so he's one of the people I look up to and quite a strong competitor, so that was a bit of an oomph. When he went over and passed me, I didn't really pay too much attention and just thought, oh well, just do my best and see what I can do. But I've got quite a laid-back attitude to it. And
so is this your first competition this year, or have you got many more lined up?
This is the first one this year. I've got Southern qualifiers at Rob Frampton's to try getting into Britain's, and supposed to be doing one at the NEC arena as well. That's quite a good one for myself because they've got a heavyweight open competition where you need to do like a 127 log and a certain deadlift, and I can't do that one, so they've got sort of a light open competition which is good for guys like myself who train with against people with a similar level, where Jay will obviously go for the open one to try getting recognised, and I'll be a sort of intermediate sort of field. When strongman you've got a novice and then open, and it's like a big jump. I've done my novice, won that first one I've done, and it's like, oh god, going against people who's been in Britain's or whatever, where that's quite a nice competition for me.
So how far do you want to take your strongman competing then?
I train like a pro 5 times a week, eat like a pro. You've got to take it serious really. Some guys don't, but I don't really want to hold back the training partner and sort of get off each other's boosts, so all the way ideally. Hoping to get Wales one day for England, but let's see how it goes. That's everyone's dream and ambition. I know it's Terry who wants to get a couple and he seems closest so far. But
so how's your year been so far? Relatively injury-free? Any niggling injuries?
I worked on doors over Christmas, chased on and got a hamstring tear where I chased after someone, pulled that. Got a couple of knots in my elbows, had to get them massaged out and just took it easy. And a couple of little slight nibbles, but only like had to train light for about 2 weeks. And then it was back to better, where like some of the guys trained with ripped shoulders out, triceps, chest, and just held them back quite a long way. So relatively injury-free, touch wood.
Well, all the best for the competition, and I hope you do really well. All the best.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'm Aaron Hallett reporting for MuscleTalk.co.uk.